Alright, today's project, a 1998 Honda TRX 300EX. I picked this up off of Facebook for $1,000. It's got the Pro Circuit slip-on and a stock pipe coming out of the engine. We're going to be doing an oil change, front and rear brakes, and our biggest problem, which sounds like a pain to get to, is this steering joint. Let me get in here. This bearing is shot in the steering. You can see it wobbling back and forth. The bearing's bad and the seals. But today we're going to be doing a carrier bearing. So off camera, I've already loosened these. I gotta take the caliper off, which I haven't touched, and I've already loosened this nut, which is reverse thread, and you gotta get the nut in far enough this way so you can get this clip off. So it goes here, and then you gotta back it off and slide it out of the way. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the cotter pins, pull the wheels. The wheels are 27mm nuts, and we'll get started. Be right back. Okay, we're back. So you're gonna need a 27mm socket for the wheel nuts. I see a hub here is pretty bad. Just probably should put a new axle in, but I'm just going to replace the hub. This is pretty shot. Here's all the hardware. You get these great things at your Harbor Freight. We're going to switch to this. Alright, time to take the circlip off. This thing is massive. Gotta adjust them. Blue point. Snap on. Ooh, that doesn't want to move. Spray it down with some WD-40. A lot of things on there. Great, so if you want these. brake pads anyways. Can't get this off until I get this clip off. Open up. Nope. Alright. Oh yeah, those bearings are definitely cooked. So let's try. Brake rotor. Okay. Let's try it again. Nope, doesn't want to go. Alright, we're going to do this off camera. Okay, so we're back. I had to use a screwdriver to get this off. And now this will come off. It's your brake caliper holder. Had to remove the master link to slide this out. There it is. And this had to hit with a hammer to get out. Shot. Keep in mind there's a bolt here. I was hammering on the thing and this bolt was in this hole, stopping it from coming out. This piece. You can see where it was touching at different times. So if you have one of those, make sure you remove it. Ugh. Well, onto the brake pads. Okay. It's causing those not to release. There's two screws holding them in. Here. Okay. Let's use a punch for that. Flatten those out. Just a retainer. And this is just a 10mm bolt, I believe. Let's find out. No, it's 12. There's one pad. Another pad. Wow, those were shot. Look at these. Nothing left. It looks like there's a spacer of some sort. Came off the back. So that stays in there. Screw this back in so we don't lose anything. Take our clamp, if this caliper is even any good. Sure is. Almost all the way in. Alright. Now that's all set for new pads. Part that everybody loves, which is taking some carb cleaner, cleaning this up. So you could re-grease it and put new bearing carrier in. So when a new part comes in, I will continue filming, yeah. And we'll do that brake pads while we're in there. Might as well, they're completely gone. Alright, bye for now. Alright, well, it's been 2 weeks waiting for parts. One part, in fact, the bearing carrier. So what you want to do is pump it full of grease, which I've already done, and the excess grease I used in the seals. And you want to put a little bit around the last ½ inch. It's the only part of the seal that sticks out. Steel. And I'm going to leave it as loose as it can go right there. This is as tight as it can go for the chain. So we're going to leave it as loose as it can go. And now we're going to put the clip in. Need to adjust these snap-on pliers, snap ring pliers. And you really want to get yourself a nice pipe wrench if you're going to be what was I going to say? This is a 15-inch crescent wrench, and it fits on the nut perfectly. I'll show you shortly. So before we install our snap ring, I want to put this back on for the brakes. Oh, there's an O-ring. We got a little O-ring in there. So It's a little bent. O-ring just keeps popping out. There we go. Nope, popping out of the top. This didn't seem to matter where I put it. There we go. Finally took it. Now it's stuck in that groove. This is ridiculous. That O-ring is just in there so moisture doesn't get inside. Well, it's ripped in two now. What do you say we get rid of it? Okay. Alright. Time for the snap ring. Oh, it's going to be fun doing this one-handed. There's nothing to hold it in. I know what I'll do. I'll temporarily tighten the whole assembly down. So I can put the snap ring on with two hands. Alright, let's try this again. Let's loosen it back up again. Simply, wow. Oh, the bearings are shot in the swing arm. What a nice machine. So well taken care of. Just want to make sure this snapper and seated in here all the way. It doesn't appear to be. It's gotta be. Here, let's just hit this. Yeah, it's gotta be in there. Alright, anyways. Moving on. Time to lube up the axle. Got seals. You want to lube up where the bearings sit so you don't wear out your shaft. So it's right here. I don't know what you guys can see. Let me see. Oh, you can see. Sounds like I'm gonna have to go upstairs. This is where the brake goes. Brake rotor. So let's slide this in. Move our chain. There, look at that, huh? As tight as could be. Put on some grease. Slide your rotor on. You want the seal side towards the sprocket. So the nut's facing out. It says drive forward. Even though it has reverse. Give it a love tap. Alright, now for the big nut. This guy. Now it looks like it sits, it's got splines on it. So we're going to grease that up. And we're also going to grease up the threads on here. So I really see people using pipe wrenches and all sorts of stuff to try to get these off. Slide this on. Alright, that's in place. Now don't forget about your snap ring. This one's just plain This one holds everything in place. If you don't have this on, forget it. Okay. Wow, those bearings are tight. Alright, let's grease up our shafts. Remember, there's a cotter pin that goes on each end. There. Years of fun to come. Pretty wobbly, but who cares? I didn't see anything, did you? But you guys are yelling at me right now. Replace that hub. This side's nice and sturdy. A 7mm socket. I'm going to install the brake rotor. In the meantime, I got to fire up this air compressor. Boy, that's tight. So now we want to back off. This is reverse thread. This just puts pressure on the brake caliper to drive properly. 27 mil. Not gonna be able to get a cotter pin in there. Almost. There we go. One side. Lever tightened. Okay. Perfect. Put our chain on. Alright, chain is on. Just need to put the master link in with the stupid O-rings. Gotta put cotter pins in. Need to adjust the chain. And then we got this special guy that goes under here. Don't let me forget to tighten that, guys. O-ring assortment. What size do you think it is? It's that one. I don't know why they used an O-ring chain. Can't even really lubricate them. Alright, good pair of needle nose vice grips, if we have any. Got a pair for a fuel line. That's gonna have to do. Need to get upstairs. Look at that staying for a minute. And of course the master link clip. And we're going to run it this way because the chain goes forward. You slide it in a groove, put it over the edge. There's plenty of videos on how to install a master link. Done. Now we need to adjust our chain. So nice to have it back together, nice and tight. Let's get these cotter pins back in. Oh, you moved. Just need some sort of a punch. I went the wrong way. We're going to twist that and then bend it. Okay, that's one. Let's put the other cotter pin in. I'm going to use the old one. These ones that came with the nut are just absolute junk. I'm a nut. Now why did this side move? Huh. There we go. Ugh. Perhaps we will use the aftermarket one. Don't want to go in. It's trash. Cotter pin. I'll be back. I gotta take care of the kids. Alright, I'm back. So we need to adjust this chain, and you want an inch and a quarter slack. I'm going to simply lube this with WD-40, following some white lithium grease. That'll keep the O-rings nice and wet. Alright, so you measure from the swing arm up. I got 2 inches, way too much. So, they say use a Phillips head screwdriver, but just not interested. Alright, let's see where we're at now. I'd say that's good. We're going to tighten down, finally, the entire carrier bearing assembly. I don't know why they call it carrier bearing. It's... I need an extension. Bearing carrier or carrier bearing. What makes more sense to you? That's nice and tight. And we tighten this little guy down here. You guys didn't remind me. I had to do it myself. Look at that, huh? Back in biz. I like to put all my tools away. except for putting on the tires. Just wet lithium grease in a can, or you could buy chain lube and it's all sticky, and you can scrub it down with carb cleaner every month and redo it, because that's what you're going to be doing. Or you can try white lith. Alright, well that concludes the rear axle. Just going to throw this guy back together and take it for a test drive. Thanks for watching, comment, subscribe to my channel.